Alright, I think we are... excuse me, bad intro. I think we are rolling. Welcome back, Pokemon trainers. Professor Chaz here. The lab coat's on back order, and I'm bringing you another sort of quick, rapid-fire Pokemon Conquest live stream here on our channel for the evening. I did my Conquest last night, and then I thought, well, I want to do a little bit more. Like, I just love playing this game, and I want to do like 1 month worth of activities per day in real time to try to accomplish things in the game. Thing is, right now at the early part of our current story, you know, there's not much to do per month. So I was going to do a bunch of stuff last night and off camera kind of thing, but I thought, no, I have an idea in mind. I've been thinking about how to approach this next part here, and we'll talk about that in just a little bit. Hello to Sailor Pika. Yeah, can't stay away from Ransei. I gotta play more of it. How am I doing today? Actually, not too bad. I do want to apologize to everybody, though. I know some of you were waiting for the stream to begin an hour ago. Long story short, I was out doing some chores and some errands, and because of the bad weather in our area, the buses were actually running very behind schedule, so I didn't even get to get home until almost like an hour ago. I had to get something to eat to prepare for the evening and stuff, so I was a little bit, like I said, behind times. But one of the things that I was doing was picking up something for the computer that I'm hoping is going to make the streams a lot less laggy and a lot more consistent with my connection. So if you guys want to help me out as we're doing the stream tonight, let me know. If you start seeing lag at any point, let me know about it. I want to try and keep track of how well this connection is going and all that, so I'm hoping the issue has been resolved. Anyways, what we did last time, I believe we took over Pugilus, and so here's what I want to talk about too. Hello to Dazzling Shell 101 as well. Welcome to the stream. I saw you were here earlier. You said you're fine, I can wait an hour. I'm glad you could wait. And again, I apologize for being a little bit on the delayed side here today. Alright, so I've been thinking about the region, and you guys ever play the board game Risk? I'm getting a real Risk vibe from this game with how things are set up right now. The entire region is wide open, and I get to pick and choose where I'm going to go. So I realized I kind of made a mistake somewhat trying to build up the gold mine here in Pugilus, because that's right on the front line, so that is susceptible to attack. However, I don't think I have gold mines anywhere else to begin with. So, okay, to get the gold mine built up, that's the only place we had. So, something to take note of is something that you can think about in Risk, if you haven't played it. It's basically world domination. You have to, it's kind of like this. You build up your armies and you spread out and conquer as much as you can. Another thing about Risk is keeping track of your borders and things that you need to have defended. So, for example, right here, Pugilus. Well, let's use Aurora as an example. Aurora, if I had Aurora, I could take the 3 surrounding kingdoms, Ignis, Greenleaf, and Fontaine. I would not need to leave anybody in Aurora, because nobody can target Aurora except for those 3 kingdoms surrounding it. So, to that end, what I think I want to try to do is start using my forces, which I am purposely keeping myself limited on. I want to make a bit of a push into Aurora and Greenleaf today, because once I take over those 2 kingdoms, I don't need to keep anybody in Aurora or Fontaine, because those cannot be accessed by anything other than the border kingdoms. So that's going to be what we're going to go with. But I want to point something interesting out I did not even clue into. We have our warlord, the main guy that we're focusing on here. It is Munashige, is it not? No, who's Munashige? He's the guy up here, right? Yeah, it's Yukimura. That's our guy. Alright, so I went and conquered. I believe he came down to Fontaine, took it over. And then we also sent Kunoichi is her name? The girl with Scrappy. We sent her up here to conquer Pugilus. I completely didn't realize the fact that we took 2 kingdoms in 1 month, which means we do not need to send our main character to conquer kingdoms. Not like in the main story. I think Zulu Red, one of our viewers, did point that out, that in the main story you need to send yourself and Oichi to take over each kingdom, but I don't need to do that anymore in post-game. I can actually take as many kingdoms as I have warriors and warlords to do so. Alright, so my game plan for this month of gameplay, and maybe we're going to spill into a second month for the stream, I'm going to try to take over Aurora, I'm going to try to take over Greenleaf. Kind of spooky that they have a good amount of people here, so I'm going to take a look at who's best to bring. But I also want to point out, once I finished the month last night, we did get some weather conditions in the game. This is the first time I've seen weather conditions here. We have rain in Chrysalia, Illusio, and Avia. So water power is going to be boosted. I'm assuming that means thunder will be fully accurate. Standard weather, conditions in the world of Pokemon. So That's what we have to look forward to. Now, one final thing I was going to mention is I'm going to pop here into Fontaine. So as you guys might remember from the last stream, we have put some money in the bank to try to build up the gold mine in Pugilis. But if you look closely at the top screen here, the Ponigiri shop here in Fontaine and the shop both have a little bit of experience on their experience bar beneath the level 1. That means just by interacting with these areas, they will level up on their own, apparently, which is kind of cool. I was wondering, like, I saw this in the main game. I saw the experience bar beneath each of the levels for these areas. Are they ever going to, level up kind of thing? I thought they'd be able to, but now in post-game, they can. So let's take a look at... Do we have any building up going on here? Hello to Isaac Wolf the Fire Striker. Welcome to our stream tonight. See if we can get everyone together and take over some kingdoms. So nothing there built up just yet. I'm going to take one last quick look in Pugilis here. We do have nothing built up there. The gold mine, we're moving a little bit. And the shop, nothing's there just yet. Alright, so that being said, we're not going to focus on getting that right. What I want to do for our month tonight, as we're here together, is try to take these 2 kingdoms. And then maybe, as I say, we'll spill into a second month for the stream, or at least the first part of the second month, and I'll start trying to build up some more areas. So, we got to figure out what we have to work with here. So here in Greenleaf, and yeah, a cat that can't aim. I am doing the Yukimura campaign in post-game right now. We did complete the first one. What was that kid's name? I forget. One of the 3 characters that shows up to help you out at the start of the game, the one with like the red spiky hair, he has a Scizor as his Pokemon. We completed his story within a half hour last night. Some of those post-game stories are pretty quick, but then I thought, let's go with a more lengthy one, and let's go with this guy right here. Okay, so we see they got a good type diversity. I'm thinking we saw some fire weaknesses here. If this has dry skin, let's get dodge. Do I know of Yukimura's perfect link? That I don't know. I did have a perfect link with Charmeleon, but when he evolved into Charizard, like I have a Charizard on his team right now because we did build that up in the main story. He only got to 90% with the Charizard, which is still fine. That's a pretty powerful link. But where he likes, I think, fire and flying, I'm wondering if he actually wants one of the legendary flying fire types. If they're in the game. I don't think they are, actually, someone said. And Mutsunari was correct. Okay, awesome. Did I guess that, or did you guys tell me that? I can't even remember. Either way, you know who I'm talking about. Dazzling Shell says, Colors weave in a spire of flame, distinctive sparks, bearless torch, ultimate fight. Cool. So, we see 2 weaknesses to fire. Well, I mean, I'm thinking, if we bring in Charizard with the Guardian Charm, would that be enough? And for one final time, does that comment relate to the stream, Dazzling Shell? Alright, so I could bring Fire type. Yukimura's evolution has a perfect... Oh, Charizard. So, you mean his Ultra Instinct, when the warrior levels up. I see. Okay. Yeah, that's the thing, too. Warriors can improve. I forgot all about that. So, anyway, for the time being, Charizard, we have a potential 90% link with. Okay. I don't want to bring just one Pokemon. I mean, the Guardian Charm has helped us out a lot, but we have a whole team here. I'm thinking, if I bring Charizard and Quagsire, could we take these down with just those 2? What is the overall strength of this kingdom? Greenleaf strength is at 309. Charizard is... Where are you, Charizard? 163, and we got 92 for Quagsire. That is 250. That is comparable. The only thing that Quagsire would have to fear would probably be the Trico. You know what? We gotta make some bold plays. I'm gonna do just that. But let's make sure we have stuff equipped if need be. So the Guardian Charm's not gonna help us. We're gonna have 2 Pokemon. I mean, I could give the Guardian Charm to one of them. Maybe I'll do that. I'm gonna give... Who's got the Guardian Charm? Who took it? You thief! I left it on her from last time. Alright, we'll take that. We're gonna give it to Charizard. So So that if we do, like, we could allow the Quagsire to fall in the sense that we would boost up Charizard. Alright, but for our Quagsire, I think just, I'm gonna go with a standard potion. I don't want to waste the full restore. Dazzling Shell has just started another round of Smash Ultimate. Cool. Alright, let's give this a shot. So once we take Greenleaf, that is the stronger kingdom. There are 6 warriors here. Only 257 for Aurora. So I could take Aurora this month as well. And if all works out well, we'll take the entire southern section. Alright, let's go Greenleaf. Battle. Select the warriors to take into battle. We're going down. Of course, the only one that can... Actually, we could technically reach from here, but... Is no one in Ignis? It doesn't show anybody. I know I left somebody in there. Yeah, we still have the Haunter in there. Reinforcements? No, we're gonna risk this. I'm ready as I'll ever be. Oh wait, you know what? This isn't even a matter of beating them all. We just have to claim all the banners. I forgot. That might not be so bad. In fact, yeah, that's not gonna be too bad of a kingdom to take over. I just gotta try to fight my way through all these opponents and get to those banners first. Alright, we shall prove our might today. Wish us luck, everybody. Let's see if we can take Kingdom number 1 on our list. Just screen KO'd Link in the World of Light. Not bad. Poor Link. Error 404, Link not found. There you go. Alright, so let's see. Where is that Trico? Because that's the threat. It's up here. I have a feeling it's going to go to the upper banner. So we're going to send our Quagsire down this way. And welcome Unknown Spike to our Conquest stream for the evening. I'm going to take the shortcut. Wait till next turn. We're going to see if we can take a couple of kingdoms. Oh, I forgot. You're so slow. Alright, but where would that dark green grass take us to? Because we could make good use of the shortcuts here. Like Spiritomb going to do. I mean, that's fine. Send both of your weak-to-ground attacks down to that banner, please. Aww. Well, I mean, that's neutral. The problem with Zubat is we can't hit it with our Mud Bomb. Get away from that banner, Zubat. Oh, it's going to take it, isn't it? Oh, Trico's going down there. No. This might not be the best start for us. But at least the only thing to worry about up there is Spiritomb right now. So if we can take care of that, then we'll be in good spot. Okay, where can the Trico move to? Not even that far. I think we're safe there. So we're going to send Quagsire here through the shortcut. And Charizard, why are you so slow? But that is a nice shortcut, that dark green grass. I want to claim that middle banner just so I can have one. Alright, you can take that for the time being. I will allow this. Oh, we only have a total of 15 turns. Oh, hello. You could at least take down Krogunk, maybe. Yeah, I might have kind of messed up. It's only 3 damage, so that's not terrible. I did not plan ahead. I forgot what this kingdom was all about. We're not going to call it quits just yet. We're going to give it our best shot, though. Alright, we gotta... You will not see Ina and Quagsire running and hiding. That's right, Ina. Let our warrior spirit pave the way to a glorious victory. Alright, let's see. Can you get to that? Yes, you can. We're going to claim that banner right now. So at least we have one. Charizard, you're taking that short... Wait. As a flying type, does it use the shortcut? I have a feeling it won't. So I don't want to risk losing that extra space. Again, I don't think this is working the way I wanted it to. Maybe what I'll do... Well, obviously we cannot hit the Zubat with Quagsire, so I'm going to probably have to bring Charizard back. And we can send Quagsire through the shortcut. Oh, but there's Trico. I want to take the Trico out first. And again, could we take it out with a mud bomb? Questions. So first, let us... How much will our flamethrower do? 20. I want to use our warrior ability, Mighty Blow. Increase our attack. I want to go this far. I want to stay as close as possible. Alright, only 38. Come on. Burn it! No burn! Well, we're going to wait here, but we can attack the Crow Gun. We might miss, but if we hit, it's a one-hit KO. Come on, Mud Bomb. Shackle means it hit. Awesome. But we gotta keep this banner so that that Zubat doesn't take it. Alright, we're gonna lose that banner to the Spirit Tomb, obviously. Oh, the Trico, never mind. That's kind of good. I can burn that. Look at that guy just sitting there waiting. Oh, trying to gang up on the Quagsire, are we? Okay. At least staying on the banner means we'll keep getting our HP back as well. Okay, so... I gotta take that Trico down. I can hit from a distance, at least, with Flamethrower. That is... Do you think that's a knockout, folks? Do you think that's enough damage? Might be. 781 for Flamethrower. I'm sorry, Trico. I just destroyed you and your great-great-grandpa with that one. Alright, well... Yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to get the Spirit Tomb to join us, sadly. Because unless we knocked it out this turn, then... Well, what are the other conditions? Defeating it was super effective, beating it in 4 turns, or beating it without taking any damage. We haven't completed any of that. We're not going to get the Warlord to join us. Okay, Shadow Snake, hit me with what you got. Only 8. Oh, melee. Another 3. It was over 7. What the? Okay, I didn't know what that strange flower did. I'm glad it doesn't bounce us off the flag, because that would be devastating. Alright, now I have to try to hustle myself. I gotta get Charizard down this way. Yeah, I was thinking I could attack the Spirit Tomb, but we're just gonna go this way. And I gotta stay here. I'm gonna hit this for 15 unless we miss. Come on, Shackle. Come on, critical. No. Did lower the range though. Alright, and interference. Oh, my accuracy. No. I can send Quagsire through that shortcut at least to get that banner. Okay, it lowers my accuracy, but it misses the move. I'll take it. I'm not complaining. I just find it kind of funny. Zubat, wing attack, if you please. 3, fine. We're healing back a lot, so that doesn't bother us. They're not going to try to Poison Sting through their own Pokemon. Now that shows true honor amongst warriors, not firing through your own Pokemon. That being said, I kind of want to fire through my own Pokemon, which I will do next turn. Should I test the shortcut? I want to gain distance. I'm going to go here. I'm pretty sure flying types will not go through the shortcut. Either way, we're going to knock this thing out anyhow. Spirit Tomb is done. Come on, give me something good. We must withdraw. Oh, he didn't join us. Yep, no shortcut. I didn't think so. Alright, come on, take this Venipede down. Shackle. Awesome. Boop. Down it goes. Alright, this is not looking too bad, after all. Shaky start. A little bit of concern. Excuse me, but... So far, so good. Now, I have to shoot through my own Quagsire. It is not the honorable way, but it is the necessity way. The necessary way, let's say. Which makes much better English sense. Only doing 17 to ourselves. 65 to the Zubat. Do not burn Quagsire, please. Nice. Our training must have been insufficient. Alright, Quagsire, we're sending you off after this banner up there. Alright. Now it's help Charizard to take down the Larvitar. No other Pokemon on the field. We got this. And so far, the stream strength still seems strong. Let's pick this up along the way. We got 100 gold. I want the gold. I want the banner, too. I'll just have a Quagsire pick up all the items along the way while we're waiting, too. It's still going to take Charizard a few turns to get to the destination. But we still have 6 turns left to go. I think we can do this. Man, Charizard is slow. I hope you can do this. Can I take shortcuts to get over there? Not really. Alright. So we need 2 turns to not only knock down the Larvitar, but to also claim the banner. It's looking close. This will be an amazing win if we can pull it off, though. Well, next turn we can Flamethrower. We'll be in range, I believe, and then we can claim the banner. If we get a knockout with 1 hit. I probably should have saved the Mighty Blow ability for right here. Oh well. Let's just think positive. Things might work out the way we want them to. And we take it out. 46 damage. Yep, that's a knockout. We need 2 more turns to move to that banner. Alright. I just can't get over how tenacious you are. No, I don't think... Yes, let's claim all the banners. I don't think it's going to give us the win just by getting all those knockouts. Remember in Pugilist, we actually did get the win after we had the banners, and then we didn't need the 5 turns, actually. As long as there was no opponents left to take the banners from us, they gave us the win regardless. Alright, we're inching our way over there. Got another 140 gold. I like that. And I think next turn Quagsire can grab that item. I think we actually did this with 1 turn remaining. Or 2 turns remaining, never mind. Alright, get that item, Quagsire. Let's grab everything we can get for... Or grab gold. That was actually kind of scary. Our determination carried us through a victory. I am glad I put all the effort into building up these evolved Pokemon from the main story. I was going to say, I kind of feel like I would rather, like, all the effort I put into getting all these warriors their perfect links, I kind of want to have them fighting against me just to, like, add more challenge to it. But, I mean, I guess limiting myself with warriors and warlords is challenging enough, or in enough itself. Look at that, 163 to 204 for strength. That ain't bad. And close indeed, we're at 996 golds. So we can recruit some of the warriors, but as I said in the last stream, I'm going to try to have 1 warrior per 2 warlords. So 2 gold characters for 1 silver. We've already got the most silver that we can hold for the time being based on my own self-imposed restrictions. So we're not going to recruit none of these folks. Look, this guy has Luxio at 6%. Isn't that cool? But yeah, we're going to let them all go. As much as I would like to add more people, basically as soon as we start limiting our... the borders, the forefront of the kingdoms, we won't need as many people anyway. So we'll let them roam around our kingdoms. Lucky Day must have been active for Professor Chaz. Thank you, Dazzling Shell. Now, Hanzo has retreated. He doesn't have any other kingdoms, though, so he might just, like, him and his people might start showing up at random in our kingdoms. Or even, any other kingdom as well. In fact, once we get to the next month, I'm going to do a quick search and see who is in which kingdoms. Alright, now... what we gotta do is decide who's gonna take Aurora. Because the concern is... Wait a minute! I just realized this. My monitor just blinked. That was weird. So, Violite. I was gonna say, I need to make sure Ignis is protected because, if I take everyone out of Ignis, it can be taken over. I completely forgot Violite cannot reach Ignis. All it can do is reach Pugilist and Greenleaf. So I can take anyone out of Ignis, which means we'll only need to have 2 kingdoms defended. Everything inside here is protected. So, what do they have in Aurora? So I want to try to take them down to make sure that they don't, attack from within, basically. So we have a lot of ghost types, and we have a little Wooper. So I'm thinking, as much as it's going to be kind of scary for our weakness, I want to bring Haunter. And I kind of want to also bring Charmander. The reason being If we can get a super effective knockout on that Venipede, that might get that Warlord to join us. So I can leave Rhyhorn. I can leave Steelix, actually, really well defended here in Pugilist. Alright, we're going to march Charmander down to Ignis. What is our strength going to looking like here? Hang on. 160 versus 257. It's going to be an uphill battle, but I'm going to give it a try. Yeah, Isaac Wolf, thanks for pointing that out. Save your Sinnoh Stones, he says, for this upcoming Community Day. If you guys don't know yet, Pokemon Go Community Day for February has been announced. It's going to be Swinub. Now, a lot of people seem unimpressed with the fact that it's going to be Swinub. Me, I don't mind, because I have a feeling that's their way of telling us we're going to be getting Mamoswine. Don't know how they're going to do that just yet. I'm going to unequip that for now. Didn't even use your potion. We're going to unequip that. So, I'm not sure if it's going to, like, if you need a certain attack on it, because in the main series games, you needed Ancient Power on your Piloswine to evolve into Mamoswine. I don't know how they're going to represent this in Pokemon Go, but the hope is we're going to see that happen on the Community Day. The other thing to think, though, is when they announced Eevee for Community Day back in, November, I think it was, we didn't get Leafeon and Glaceon, which I guess Gen 4 hadn't officially started rolling out yet, or had it? I don't remember. But personally, I was kind of hyped that we might be getting Community Day for Leafeon and Glaceon for Eevee, but we didn't get it. So I don't know if Mamoswine will be a thing, but there's a good chance. And Dazzling Shell, when your phone gets to 20%, you're going to be leaving. All right, thanks for the heads up. Thanks for letting me know. If you suddenly disappear, I'll know why. Okay, what do we have to work with? See, I'm afraid Haunter is going to take some serious damage. This is a good time to use this. I'm going to go with a full restore for Haunter. And Charmander, I think you can probably just take a regular potion. Nope, potion. There we go. I think that might be the best. Maybe not the best, but that's what we're going to go with. Alright, let's see if we can take on Aurora. Everyone should stop complaining and be grateful there is Community Day events, says Sailor Pika. I agree. It's like I say, anytime Niantic puts anything new into the game to begin with, it's like, it's more than they really need to put in. And I like all the bonuses they put in, personally. Reinforcements? No, I want to keep my kingdoms defended. Alright. Wish me luck, everybody. Securing victory in battle is a ninja's greatest duty. Good luck, you guys. Let's do what we can. So, one thing to consider, the Litwick is not super effective on Haunter. It has Flame Burst. So definitely I want to target down those ghosts that have the ghost type attacks. Those will be our first priority. Venipede, that's not too much of a problem, I don't think. Haunter double resist Poison Sting. Charmander doesn't resist at all, but hopefully our potion will come through. Alright. So what do we have to work with? These two are the bigger threats. And what attacks do they have? Hang on. We've got Astonish, which can paralyze. Or sorry, which can flinch. And Lick, which can paralyze. So Haunter, we need you to go after those guys. Let's cut to the side. And Charmander, I'm afraid of that Wooper. So where can you go to? You can go right to here, which means 1, 2, they can hit 2 spaces away. So this is a bad spot. This would be a bad spot as well. Well, let's do this. Let's push that log their way. Eat this, Litwick! Aw, I thought it was gonna go all the way. Well, I mean, it moved. Whenever you have trouble with something in a video game, you like to say, same as lame, Dazzling Shell says. And Isaac is hoping to see Gengar. I wouldn't mind getting Gengar on our team, indeed. From what I remember, though, we have to get ourselves up to 60%, and then beat an opposing warrior, I think it is, to be able to evolve a trade evolution Pokemon from the main series. So we might not see Gengar for quite a while, if at all, in this particular part of the adventure. What's your warrior skill? Detox. Okay, we can cure paralysis if we get paralyzed. So I'm gonna aim for the flincher first, the Misdreavus. Now, what is your warrior skill? Bustle increasing range. Okay. What is your current range? Well, we could actually take this down here. Get that Venipede. That does leave us open to Wooper's water gun next turn. Let's see what we can do. How much can we hit for? That's not quite the knockout. But I'm thinking, what if Haunter takes down the Misdreavus, Charmander can increase its range? No, it's still not enough. I'm thinking if we could actually move Charmander an extra 2 spaces, we could move, like, say, from here, down, and then Ember the Venipede. I should have pushed one of these other logs instead. Oh, we can't even get through the water. What am I thinking? We can't even... Okay. Alright. Let's just do this. Let's try to take this thing down first. How much can we do? That's enough for a knockout. I'll take it. Come on, Haunter. Hex it up. Just for the hex of it. Critical hit! Didn't need it, but I'll take it. So this guy might be able to join us in that case. Alright, now Charmander, do what you can. We might get a burn if we're lucky. I'm just worried about that water gun, though. No burn. Oh well. That's not too bad. It's time to brighten things up. Don't heal. Oh, what did she do? I hate that I don't know what they're doing with that. That could be critical hit boost, could be flinching, could be missing. I'll take the miss. Thank you. So, Wooper, are you going to hit me through that log? Because it looks like Litwick just filled your space to hit me. Okay, you can paralyze if you want, Gengar. Sorry, Ghastly, we have a way to heal that. Fair enough. That was super effective, though. It is going to hit me through the log. Now, does the log move? Only 6? What am I scared for? Oh! That's what I'm scared for. It hit me for 13 more. Our daily training pays off now. That goes for you too, Haunter. No mistakes now. Well, first of all, I didn't mean to bustle. I'll do it, though. I wanted to actually use the potion. Alright, let's move over here and hit this Venipede from the side. Take it down. That should ensure that she wants to join us. Not bad. How could you be so cruel to my poor little Venipede? Hey, well, I was gonna say, it stung us, and it turns out it didn't, it missed. But still, it tried to. Alright, 83 damage, we're at 18 HP. We do have full restore, though, if I need it. Wow, you're quite a fighter, aren't you? I can't hope to compete. Thank you. Alright, 2 versus 2, we're doing fine. So, definitely I want to go after the... Are we gonna... You trying to burn me? Haha, no burn. I definitely want to try to take down this Wooper, because that's the bigger threat now. 32, that's enough for a knockout. Let's do this. Okay then, we're also going to get an item here. We pick up a paralyzed heal, ironically enough. We're going to keep the full restore for the HP restoration. And let's go with Ember for a whopping... You know what? Since we're not doing enough, I'm just going to take items. Haunter has this in the bag. 70 gold pieces. I like it. Still going after Haunter. That's fine. We're getting kind of close to knocking me out with... Never mind. Like I say, a possible critical hit would be pretty bad. But let's first of all snatch up this item. Oh, we got all the items too, because check this out. Charmander gets 60 gold. Haunter moves down here, takes that item, gets a knockout. We did it! We took Aurora! Sweet. 2 kingdoms in that one go. I never thought I'd have the privilege to see anyone as strong as you, so a lot of them, I think, want to join us. Let's keep that just equipped for the time being. Mission accomplished. Victory is ours. Those had me worried, going in somewhat outnumbered. Woo! Alright, so I have sort of built a bit of a stronghold here in the southern part of Ransei, which I am happy to have. Who's going to get the, move power up? Both of them. Nice. And a nice little spot of gold. Alright. Ah! The warlord ran off. Come on. 3 tacks. Isn't tack the guy that steals items? Select warriors you want to recruit. Well, we don't have any gold backgrounds. We're going to let them all go for the time being. Might get some next time, though. But what I want to see is once we go to the next month, too, we might see warlords appear in our kingdoms, too. Because that can happen. But yeah, victory for us. Thank you, Sailor Pika. Thank you, Isaac Wolf. Not bad. We got 2 kingdoms for today. Alright, save our game. And we still have 2 more characters to do something with. I think what I want to do, I'm going to send, since we don't need to defend Fontaine, no one can reach it, we're going to send, what's your name again? Kunoichi. I'm going to send you up here to help defend Pugilus. I would march people out of Ignis, out of Aurora, but of course they've used their turn for the month, so we can't do that. But let's pop here into, well wait, what do we have equipped? I want to see, where can we buy a power wristband? So if we can get power wristband for our big guy here with Steelix, he's basically our gold miner. He has the most power on our team. We're going to enter here. What do they have in the shop here? Who's even in here? I didn't even look. I'm not even paying attention. Like, certain months I'm going to be focused on just getting kingdoms, and other months I'll see who's in the battlefields to see who can actually recruit. Alright, let's send her in. She got lower charisma, but I want to focus on using him for power. Let's buy a power wristband. Nope, what am I thinking? Dumbbell. That's what I want. Right there. I'm a dumbbell. Raises up warrior's power slightly. We don't have any right now. He doesn't have that equipped yet, does he? Hang on. I want to make sure I'm not wasting my money. Check the equipment. He has nothing. Okay, sweet. So she's going to buy the dumbbell. We're going to give it to him, and he's going to go to the gold mine. What? Not equipped. There's too many buttons. I'm getting so confused. Getting excited is what it is, because we're actually accomplishing things. Alright, back to the shop. What I could do, before I go in here, we're going back to the equip screen, because I did buy something to help us with our charisma. We're going to let her hold on to the magic mirror, increase her charisma by 5 points. The smartest way to do this is going to possibly lower the price of items. And we'll buy the dumbbell, we'll give it to him, and then he'll go gold mining. Alright, now we got a game plan. So, is there anything we can sell? First of all, let's take a look. Usually our extra stuff is over here. Nope. We're going to keep all that, but we're going to buy the dumbbell. And it's only 680. We only get 1, but that's all we need for the time being. Equip it? No. She's going to keep what she has. We're going to pop out of this shop here. Alright. Now, back to the equip screen. Give him the dumbbell. Go gold mine. It's all in the sequence of events here. Alright, power is now up to 97. Oh, you got crazy bread and pretzel crusted pizza? Not bad, Dazzling Shell. I might get myself a little bit of a treat like that tomorrow. Hello to Pokemon Professor. Welcome to our Pokemon Conquest stream for the evening. We have completed the main story, but we're here in post-game, where there's so much more to be done in post-game. It's crazy, all the content in this game. It's awesome. I love it. Things are getting interesting here. We're getting into, like, building up buildings in our kingdoms. We're now trying to conquer everything. And I'm actually doing it a little bit more limited, where I'm only getting certain amounts of warriors to work with. Alright, let's give it a try. How much gold can we get? This here, I don't know about this. So this guy here, hey there, pick up those gloves and give me a hand digging, will ya? We'll be rich before we know it. Now, if I do help him, we have a chance to increase a lot more gold, but we have a chance to fail completely. So I think I'm going to go for the sure bet. I'm not going to help him. I'm going to get my own gold, and he can take those gloves and work with them himself. I mean, no offense. I'm not being cold. You don't have to be so cold. I'm just looking out for our kingdom. 391. See, I could have got 0. Yes. Yes. How is my day? My day's not too bad, Pokemon Professor. I got some things accomplished. Got some chores taken care of. I was actually late getting home, so the stream was an hour later than expected, but it's here now. And so far, things seem good internet connection-wise. And how is your day going? How's everybody's day going, actually? Have you accomplished anything of note for the day? Alright, let's go to the next month. I will go a little bit into this month and see what we can do. I also want to take a look and see, do the kingdoms actually change ownership, or is it just that certain warlords have certain control and they're not really fighting each other? Because when we took on Pugilist, we saw Oichi did retreat back to Violite, but that might have been because maybe the game starts off that she has those two kingdoms to start with. Fun fact, the town where you live, Dazzling Shell says, has Little Caesars in a place where there was a Kmart. Who remembers Kmart out there? I remember Kmart. Actually, today, to do my chores and shopping and stuff, I was in the area where Kmart used to exist in my area. I mean, we had a few, but we had, you know, one that I was near. Alright, do we have any gold characters in there? No, we don't. I'm looking at the bottom screen right here. Or is that the top screen? Anyway, I'm looking right over here. You can see if there's a warrior and a Pokemon in the area, which you see right there. If there was a warlord, you would see a gold symbol for that character, the warrior. So, sadly, we can't recruit any of our warriors. And Isaac Wolf, you did accomplish something. You did indeed. I saw your tweet. Very nice stuff. New species added. If you didn't know, Isaac Wolf caught a Lunatone for the first time in Pokemon Go. Congratulations. And Pokemon Professor is sick. Your kids are sick. And your wife is not yet, LOL. I mean, sorry to hear the sickness going around. Is it flu, cold, whatever it is? Hopefully it bypasses the wife so that not everyone has to suffer through it. But yeah, hopefully you and the kids recover quick from it as well. I usually have a bit of a perpetual cold myself. I'm usually sniffly and coughy and stuff. But so far so good, not too bad. Sailor Pika's Kmart burned down when the city had wildfires back in 2017. That wasn't that long ago, actually. Kmart lasted that long. Like, for me, it feels weird because Kmart was one of those things that when I was a kid, it was the place to go because it was like the local big department store. And when it got taken over by a store called Zellers. And right now, there's a Walmart in there. And I thought Kmart might have just been gone. So look at this. It's 2 months of rainstorms here in those kingdoms. That's kind of crazy. That's a lot of rain. So, do I want to go after another kingdom? Because here's what I was talking about. Now that we have Pugilist, we can have that defended with, say, half of our forces. These kingdoms down here, no one can touch them. What I could then do is take the other half of our forces and take on Violite. Because once we take that over, everything down here is still defended. Our only two border kingdoms are here. And as time goes on, I'll probably go from Violet to take over Chrysalia. That's when it gets tricky, because then we have two kingdoms that can fight us. So I can't safely move from here to Luzio, because this kingdom would be undefended, and Terrera could come after us. So the next few steps I'm going to do is try to make my way up the western coast. So if we were to take these on, what do we got? We got Jigglypuff, we got Starly, we got a bunch of normal types actually. That would be perfect for Kunoichi. That is your name, right? I'm assuming I'm correct. But she wants some Ponigiri, Scrappy looking a little hungry. And Isaac Wolf has never seen a Kmart. Like I said, I don't know how widespread they were, but like, you know, for me, they were the big places when I was a kid. And Pokemon Professor Mrs. Kmart, that was your childhood right there. I'm kind of the same, yeah. That's where you got your very first Pokemon game, Pokemon Red. You still have it somewhere. Last you know, it still worked. Not bad. I still got my original Pokemon Blue on the shelf over there. And I think it still works too. Last time I checked it anyway. Alright. So, I think I might spend a little bit of time. Well, you know what? The only one that needs to energize would be Kunoichi. What is your name exactly? I want to make sure I'm pronouncing it right. Yeah, Kunoichi. Okay, unless it's Kunoichi, then I don't know. I think what I'll do is I'll spare on the Ponigiri for right now. I probably... Do you guys want me to push forward and take on Violite and take that one on? Or should I spend the rest of the stream... I'm only going to go for like another 15 minutes anyway. Should I work on building up here, getting gold and stuff like that? Let me know what you think, and I'll get caught up on the chat again here, too. Dazzling Shell says, when you were young, there was Kmart. You used to play GBA, that was in the electronics section. Had Donkey Kong Country 3, and you were able to beat the first 2 stages. Very cool. What, I remember, there's another store around my area, Canadian Tire, which was more of a sporting goods, outdoorsy kind of place, but they did have a section for video games. They had Sega Genesis there, and whenever my dad would go in there and do his shopping for like the outdoors and stuff, like he was into hockey, and he would buy hockey sticks and the balls and stuff. But I would always go to the electronics section. I would sit there with the Sega Genesis controller playing through Sonic the Hedgehog 2 that they had on display. And I remember there was another store, another electronics store near there, actually closer to the Kmart, but it was it had the TurboGrafx 16 on display, and I played a little bit of Bonk's Adventure. The graphics actually kind of surprised me how cool they were. Like, I remember at the end of the stage, there's a sleeping dinosaur. You have to jump up as Bonk and then land head first on its head, and then it woke it up. Then you walk into its mouth, and that's the next stage. So many crazy memories of video games back in the day. Usually the internal battery goes and it just doesn't save, or it just won't work, says Pokemon Professor. That's the old games you're talking about there. And so Pika says, do Violate. Dazzling Shell says, it is my choice, but you gotta go. Alright, take her easy, Dazzling Shell. Thanks for popping in. And feel free to come back in a bit, because I think I'm gonna try to take on Violate. I might as well. We're kind of on a roll. So let's march, just you, over here to Greenleaf. We're gonna attack from Greenleaf. So, fighting is the best. What else do we have to work with here? I mean, everything except that Starly is weak to fighting. But I want to have a second Pokemon just for extra defense. Should I send the Charizard, do you think? I think I will. Oh, I was gonna... Oh, you know what? I could send Haunter. Haunter is immune to normal. Wait, I can't touch them with Hex, so Haunter's out. We're going to send Haunter and I think Charmander to help defend Pugilus. Alright, so we got the front line defended. So, I can probably take it with just 2 Pokemon. Let's make sure we have equipment here, though. Charizard, what do you want to grab? We'll get you... I think we'll just probably give them both potions. That might be all we need. And I'll save the Quagsire. I can actually march it into the kingdom once we've taken it over. Alright. Now, if we do this, will Oichi join us? Because I would love to add another warlord to our team. And plus, she brings the sweet song. That would be great. Alright, let's do this. We're coming in from Greenleaf. We're going to send 2. So that makes our strength... Oh, look at that. 342 versus their 387. I think we can do with just the 2 of them. Oh, I don't want reinforcements. Yes, cancel. I'm ready to begin. And Pokemon Professor, remember that on the Marts, Kmart, Walmart stuff would have the games with controllers and sticks that wouldn't move. Yeah, right. Like the games, like the controllers were kind of wedged in there. I think the Genesis one had a bit of a flex to it, like. All right. I do believe we're back. That was weird. Are we actually live? Hang on. Yeah, I've never had that happen before. Usually, of course, it's just my internet that dies out. But this time, XSplit itself had a bit of a spasm. Is this the same stream? It is working. Okay. Sweet. The heck was that? Alright, let's hope that don't happen again. But, like I said, the good thing is the connection, the internet, stayed fine. So, it was just a weird thing with XSplit. Hopefully that was a one-time thing. Alright. Welcome back, Pokemon Trainers. Professor Chaz here. Last we left off, I was deciding, where do I go with Charizard? Wow. If it ain't one thing, it's another with Professor Chaz's channel, eh? Alright, let's send Charizard up here. Hope you guys are still with me. Alright, well, the thing is, none of them can go through the electricity, so we should be safe from the buttons for a couple of turns. Starly can, I believe, probably fly across, but being a flying type, don't think it can actually press the buttons. So we should be okay. Well, let's rush him. Let's see if we can take this kingdom for all the hardships that we've had tonight, which is just that one glitch. Let's see if we can actually take a 3rd kingdom for the stream. Commence the attack. Oh, I know what it was. Violate. They shorted out XSplit. They triggered the electricity. Power surge. I'm keen to your schemes. I know what's up. Do I? I'm making it up. Alright, we want to try to aim for the Jigglypuff first. I want to try to get Oichi on the team. Even though we did take a Warlord out with a super effective move, and it didn't work for them to join us. Look at that, Charizard can go on the Lightning. Alright, I'm glad to know that. We're still going to play it safe. I don't think I can shoot through this, can I? No, I cannot. So I'm going to go here, because then next turn I can, you know, move 2 spaces, circumvent that lightning, and then move our way in. So, Charizard, come up here for now. Wait your turn. We're going to come up here with Kunoichi and Scrafty. 180 damage as long as we land the hit. Don't miss, please. She's going to miss one day, I just know it. Not today, though. Alright, Meowth is out of the way. Now, the problem is that Minccino is going to slow us down. It's going to prevent us from getting at Oichi. However, even if we don't use a super effective knockout hit, we can still possibly get her to join us if we take her down within 4 turns. Critical hit? Why don't you just back off a bit? I gotta remember the two. Kunoichi has Convalescence, which does heal for 3 turns the HP of her Pokemon. Quick attack, eh? Yeah, not too scared of that. If you had a wing attack, that might be something. But that's 3 whopping damages. I ain't worried. And look how cute! Igglybuff with Jigglypuff here. Alright, retreat, eh? Well, tell you what, ninjas can do anything. That's what everyone thinks anyway. It's kind of true, except this time it's going to be me and Scrafty together. So let's go up here. Can we take 2 of these down? Yep. A flamethrower at... we're +1. Flamethrower +1. Boom. Down goes 2 of the enemy Pokemon. So we are at 3 remaining, I believe. Let's kick our way through to Jigglypuff. Come on, land the hit. 93% accurate. We can do it. We can do it. Nice. Alright. Jigglypuff, you're going down. Please join us, too. We want the sweet song. You're really going... So you're going head-to-head with Scrafty. That's kind of sad. Don't you feel a little bit bad in cases like that? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Oh no! Forgot this happens. Charizard, dodge it! Yes, nice dodge! Didn't do anything. But still, we can pretend. Let's snag that item and excessively burn the Igglybuff. Okay. So all that remains is Jigglypuff. And this is within 4 turns. It's going to be super effective. We have not... It's good now. Okay, sweet. I'm looking at you, computer. I thought I fixed this problem. I hoped I fixed this problem. Alright, let's finish this up before we lose connection again. So, who wants to join us? Come on, Oichi. And that would give us 5 warlords, which means we still need a 6th one before adding a 3rd warrior. We can add Oichi! Awesome! That's who I was hoping for. Alright, definitely we're going to recruit Oichi. And she still has Wigglytuff. Okay, we'll do that. We're going to let the other ones kind of roam free. Oops. Yes, please. She's back, everybody. I see. Please take me along with you. Oichi's army has been defeated, and off they run. Let's save the progress. I think I'm going to end off the stream. We have, gone for about an hour, which is pretty good. And I'm going to not press my luck any further. I want to say this was a successful stream-ish, despite the weird issue that happened there. So I'm going to try for the next couple days, try a couple other different streams and see how well they work out, just to see if there's lag and stuff like that. So stay tuned to the channel. We did complete Pokemon White. We finished off the Elite Four. If you missed that earlier today, that video did go up. So the rest of this week might not be any, pre-recorded stuff. It might just be a live stream. Maybe not tomorrow. I might take a day to try to make sure things are good here. But stay tuned. We'll do something... I might do something tomorrow. We'll see anyway. But yeah, just stay tuned to the channel and watch for the live streams coming up. I do have an idea for something I do want to pre-record, and maybe this week is a good time to record that. And yeah, we'll just go from there. But thank you, folks, for the congratulations on the win. Oichi hype indeed. Charizard hats and lab coats all around. If you folks want to throw those Charizard hats and lab coats around, feel free to join our channel as a member. Help support myself and the channel to grow and improve. and get yourself a cool little Charizard hat, just like Sailor Pika and Isaac Wolf have by their names. You can also get some other members exclusive perks as well. But if you don't want to join as a member, feel free to subscribe and still get caught up on all of your regular Pokemon content. But that is it for the evening. Before my computer decides to lag me out again, I'm going to end off. But I'm going to say thank you folks again for checking things out, and Professor Chaz is signing off. Have a good evening, and I'll catch you next time. And thanks for keeping me heads up about the lag and their stuff, folks, because I might not even have known that anything was happening. You hadn't pointed that out. Alright, have a good evening.